Alright, we'll hear the end of that song later. I know every lyric to that rap, so I could always finish it for you, but, Dota time. Just setting up the stream, getting ready for transitions and whatnot. And we are live here in a best of one between Team Braveheart and Mineski. So we just saw Mineski, or well, I guess at this point like an hour ago, we saw Mineski defeat eHome Keen. Their draft was alright. They withstood the early onslaught of, you know, attack from eHome Keen. They were down to half a racks in the mid lane, full racks in the other lanes. It was getting pushed in pretty good. But, you know, they held their time, held their strength, and Raging on the Timber Saw, Miracle on the Morphling really started to turn the game around, and they ended up winning it in the mid-late game. So let's see if they go that route again. They've obviously already picked the Axe. Axe played by Bo1 last game, so let's see what Team Braveheart do if they were watching the last game, if they're ready to kind of figure out this draft lineup for Mineski. I would be surprised to see them go the exact same route last game. I'm actually surprised about this Axe. Bo1 didn't really have an amazing game as Axe last time, but maybe he finds himself and does better. So for the other side, we see Team Braveheart, Lifestealer and Venomancer. I kind of really like this combination. You've got the open wounds and the Venomous Gale. That combined, the slows that these two heroes bring, could be a very deadly combination. Lifestealer eventually will get that Basher, and we could see just some crazy slowdown and lockdown from Team Braveheart. Obviously, they now need a stun to go with this soul, which would be perfect. Something like Avenge, I would love to see. You know, if maybe the Lifestealer gets called, you want to be able to swap him out and figure it out. But that's for Braveheart to figure out. I like the stun with the Venge and the Wave of Terror. That helps out the Lifestealer as well. They ban out that Morphling, so it will be a different Miracle hero this time. But first, they do get the Lion, which will probably be played by NB. So right away, we see Mineski. They've got the Call, they've got the Helix, they've got the Battle Hunger, and the Culling Blade. And then combine that with Lion, who's got the Stun, the Hex, and the Finger. A lot going on right now for Mineski in terms of lockdown, and I really do like it. Right now, Team Braveheart, they've got the slow, they've got the hitting potential, but for Mineski, they've got the lockdown. They've got that set with their first two heroes. So if Venomancer is going to be that support Venomancer, not that mid Venomancer, we'll see him played in a different way, but you know, we have seen it time and time again where he does go in the mid lane, but of course the standard is to just make him your support. I'd love to see him combined with the Venge that I've been talking about, but it'll definitely be interesting to see which direction Braveheart go in. They've banned out the Morphling, they've banned out the Naga, so the two kind of, you know, key heroes, or not key, but like main heroes for Miracle are already gone. So let's see what Mineski choose to go with for him instead. Lina, not a bad pick. Definitely really good in this situation. You think about it with the slows that they're going to have with the Dragon Slave and the Light Strike Array. Light Strike Array is going to hit down on the slowed target. That with Laguna Blade, they can really start to pound away at these heroes for the side of Team Braveheart. And they go Juggernaut. So Juggernaut is most likely going to be the Miracle hero. We could see him be Raging's hero in the mid lane. You know, it's always uncertain with these Chinese teams and with these Southeast Asia teams whether or not Juggernaut is going to be in the safe lane or the mid lane, especially coming off DPL where we saw him multiple times in the mid lane. It wouldn't really surprise me. So now you've got your safe lane Lifestealer, your off lane Void. Void is going to set up quite a bit for the side of Mineski, and now I wouldn't be surprised if they picked up Venge instead. You don't want to have someone like your Juggernaut or your Axe in the Chronosphere who could get Light Strike Arrayed, Dragon Slaved, Gald, Laguna Blade, you know, you name it. So let's see if they do choose to go with something like Avenge here. And they choose to go with a Puck. So Puck going to be on Raging, And I like this pick. Dream Coil going to be pretty damn strong. That on top of an Illusory Orb and most likely a Dagon coming out for the puck. He's a very evasive hero and something that can get away from, let's say, a Void or a Lifestealer. You know, you Illusory Orb in a different direction. Even if you get Open Wounds and Galed, you can find yourself out with that Illusory Orb. And Dream Coil does set up a fight here for Mineski. You Dream Coil into Axe or Axe Blink, Call, Dream Coil, Omni Slash, the works. So let's see how Mineski worked this. Now, even better. You get the Call, you get the Earth Splitter, Dream Coil. You've got a lot coming in for Mineski. It's okay in terms of damage output in the early game, but it does get better pretty quickly with the puck and the Juggernaut. So with this Mirana pick, it could be Mirana mid. I don't know who plays what on Braveheart. I mean, hell, I don't even know 3 of those names. I know Lulu and Red, that's about it. A and the 2 others, it's not going to happen. They're going to be Venomancer, Lina, and Mirana, to be honest. And we'll see where they go. So, I like the Mirana pick. If we do see... Ooh, are we frozen? No, we're not. If we do see a Mirana in the mid lane, that means earlier Ags for Braveheart for Mirana, and that means 2 Starstorms. Something that Mineski are going to have to deal with. They're going to have to bring down this Mirana very quickly. You're going to have Puck, who obviously has Phase Shift, Avoid 1, possibly 2, but it is going to be rough for this Puck to really deal with that. So, let's see how they do it. Let's see where they go. I mean, I kind of like the setup from Mineski, especially with the Echo Stomp. You can really stop a lot from coming your way, and it does set up a lot of counter. So, of course, we get the early pause, and we'll be ready to go in just a moment. So we're ready to go once again, and we'll see these lanes start to form. I mean, I kind of expect Lina to be in the mid lane. Mirana in the mid lane is not a bad call, but yeah, Lina is going to be the support, especially with these items. We're going to see Mirana in a mid lane role. And we're looking... I don't want to jinx it. Good right now in terms of lag, which is nice.
Starting. The prize is mine.
So, bounty runes are picked up by the Puck, by the Mirana. So we'll see how all these lanes form, and it is actually going to be a jungle Veno. I like this. We'll see if he could pull it off. Obviously, if he gets scouted out a couple times, it's going to be an issue. With the Iron Talon and the Plague Wards, he's going to be able to hit down on these jungle camps pretty quickly. Up top, you've got the Lina, you've got the Lifestealer, kind of just saying no to going in that off lane is the Axe Bocarino, who is choosing and electing the jungle instead. You're going to have the Puck up against the Mirana, who could definitely get taken out at any time. You see a Dragon Slave or a Light Strike Array come his way, and that could definitely be trouble. Down low, we've got Miracle on the Jug there with a Lion and an Elder Titan. He's going to get the pull all the way through on NB. We see the rotation coming out for Jules already. We'll see if they do go for that Echo Stomp, if they can find anything. But I highly doubt it this early on. He doesn't have Astral Spirit and Echo Stomp. He doesn't even have anything ticked away just yet. So, Illusory Orb definitely going to be pretty solid for Puck if he could hit it a couple times on this Mirana, especially that does give him some movement. A bit of a phase shift there. I guess he's just avoiding a couple hits from the creeps. But You know, other than that, if he hits a couple on the Mirana, he could set himself up to maybe grab first blood and a couple of kills. So there's the illusory orb. Does roll forward, not doing too much damage early on. Only 140, level 2, so you know, we'll have to see a rotation as well. Now, the interesting thing here is that the Void is in the jungle as well, so maybe the Venomancer chooses to go into the off lane, has the Iron Talon, so he can back up, take this camp pretty efficiently, and grab himself some experience, and that's what he's going to elect to do here. But, you know, with these unsettled roles and lanes, you know, that's never good for a team. You don't want to see movement that early on. You want to just see farm, and with the amount of movement that's coming in from Braveheart, it does put him behind by a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though. So level 2 for Elder Titan, this could set up an Echo Stomp and an Astral Spirit. The arrow's going to miss. They're moving forward with the Illusory Orb. Going to hit through on this Mirana, but still really nothing doing. Bottle picked up by the Mirana. Raging Potato is going to move forward. And he will get hit for his troubles. Nothing too serious, though. Elder Titan going into this off lane. Not sure it's the greatest of moves. Obviously, he could always Echo Stomp, but with the Rage on Lifestealer, it probably wouldn't keep him alive anyway. Astral Spirit going to be pushed forward, going to grab himself a little bit of damage. Probably not going to Echo Stomp, just grabbing himself a little bit of damage to maybe grab a last hit or two. Take a look over at this axe. He is sitting pretty low, does have himself Tranquils and an Iron Talon. He's doing alright in this jungle. And we'll see if he's able to continue to farm forward and maybe get himself an early Blink Dagger and get the initiation that this team kind of needs. So, Open Wounds is here, and he goes for the Echo Stomp and is going to miss it with the Rage. So, just like that, Dragon Slave is there, and First Blood goes the way of Lulu, exactly how I predicted it. I mean, I don't get that. The Helix coming out on Lulu going to hit him pretty hard. He doesn't have a lot of mana, so Lifestealer would have to either pick Open Wounds or Rage. So the possibility for Bocarino to go in there and get himself a kill is kind of high, especially level 6. He's going to come over into this mid lane. He's going to get spotted out by a ward, so Mirana is just going to back up. Has a level 1 in Leap, and no level 6 just yet for the Puck. So no Dream Coil coming his way. So Illusory Orb forward, just hitting down on this Mirana. Mirana moving forward, maybe looking to get a Starstorm down. But we'll just back off. It is very difficult to figure out what's what here. So there's the smoke into the mid lane with the Hex. Illusory Orb is down. Gonna move himself forward on the Illusory Orb. Echo Stomp's gonna land, and now they're gonna look to grab themselves a kill, in the Mirana should be going the way of the Puck, and it will do so. They grab themselves a kill in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Miracle gonna grab himself a kill on the Venomancer. Thank you, Slideshow Dota, delaying that just that much for me to find another kill on screen. So 2 kills going the way of Mineski, looking pretty good. We'll see if they could take this farm and take this advantage into a snowball forward. They are leading, I want to say, in the net worth. Yeah, that did turn it around. They're up by about 1,000. Nothing too critical. We'll see if they can work with it. Illusory Orb is going to find his escape. Very low on health, but there is the green rune. And things may not look good for this Mirana. Not expecting the Puck to come back so soon. This could definitely spell trouble. There's the Astral Spirit moving it forward on the Mirana. If he really does want to avoid this Echo Stomp, he's going to have to leap out, and he will do so. So pushing in on this tower is Raging Potato. Not much he really has to worry about, and will just be an arrow at a creep, and Puck should be alright. Raindrops are picked up, as well as the Aqua on Mirana. So all right in terms of farm, 30 and 3. The puck sitting at 37 and 10. So close, but a little bit in favor of Raging Potato, especially with the kill. So we take a look down low. Miracle doing all right. He's sitting at 57 and 14. Got that kill on Veno, so he's sitting pretty at the top of those last hits and denies. We'll switch that over to net worth around the 10-minute mark, as we always do. Trying to pull this, bring it back for Miracle. Will be NB and does it successfully. Well done. So here comes Jules. There is the Dream Coil. You just got to accept your fate, and down you go. Puck grabbing himself another kill. Immediately, it's 3-1 in favor of Mineski, and that's 2 kills for the Puck. And almost with 2,100 gold, it's sitting at 1,700. So, of course, we expect the early blink, but I'm not sure that'll be the first item this Puck goes.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
So red is here as well as the Lena. Here comes Bocarino looking for a kill. He does get that call on to the Lena with the Echo Stomp coming in. Light Strike Array is going to hit Bocarino, but he will get himself a kill on the Lena. And it's 4-1 already for Mineski. And by already, I mean 8 minutes in.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
So red looking for something, not level 6 yet, not really sure what he's looking for. Omni Slash there and brings him down. I'm not exactly sure what he really wanted to accomplish. Maybe fear Miracle back into his tower area, but level 8, you got to expect an Omni Slash to come out right there, and he got it. Into the face. NB, only 10 last hits, but he's doing a very good job of keeping this pressure back and keeping the lane in favor of Miracle, who's been doing a very good job here looking towards that early Yasha. Illusory Orb is thrown forward. Light Strike Array is going to miss on the Puck, but Dragon Slave will hit him. He'll back up, bottle up, and be all right. So, things looking good here for Mineski. We switch it over to the net worth. Take our second look at the net worth chart. Very much in favor of Mineski. They've been keeping the pressure on both XP and experience, or both XP and gold in their favor.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
So Miracle farming up pretty well. Smoke is picked up by the Lena. On the side of Mineski, or on the side of Braveheart. Sorry, I heard someone yell in my house. So smoke is used. There's the blink forward. Battle Hunger as well as the call. Stun from NB, and the Culling Blade will finish him off. Axe grabbing himself another kill. 6-1 Mineski. So here comes Blue and Red. The Chronosphere is there with the Dragon Slave as well as the Laguna Blade. Will take out this Puck. Light Strike Array will hit on MB. They're trying to get themselves some return kills. MB's going to go down as well. Lena grabbing a double kill.
Hot enough for you?
So they're trying to go on Bocarino, who is giving them a bit of trouble. He's trying to find himself some space. There's the time walk forward. The first hit bash. And down he goes. 3 kills going the way of Braveheart on the return. So, good return there from Braveheart. They grab themselves 1,100 in net worth, most of it going the way of the Lifestealer and the Lena. So, pretty good.
Dyer's bottom tower always did get short shrift. Radiant's middle tower.
The Yasha already built here on Miracle, doing a very good job. He's staying down low, farming as much as he can. He hasn't been troubled that much recently, and already 100 last hits 11 minutes in. Looking towards this Veno, he doesn't have any creeps around him. Thought he might Omni Slash, but instead Miracle just TPs back to base.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
So So let's see, what does Puck have? He has his Boink Dagger as well as the Axe, so their movement is there. Yasha for Miracle, he'll be farming up very well right now, and he's looking to grab himself possibly a Battle Fury next.
Killing spree.
Line goes down again to a solo Lina with that Laguna Blade, Light Strike Array, Dragon Slave combo.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
So let's see how Mineski work with this. They were up 6-1. They've given up 4 unanswered kills right now, and the net worth is still sitting at about 2,000 in their favor. So not too much to worry about as they are farming very efficiently, but it would be nice to see them start to push forward a bit more. So Raging Potato, he's just going to continue to farm 83 and 11. And then we take a look at the Juggernaut. Miracle, he's doing all right. Has himself 1,800 gold. So Puck going to push this top lane, looking for that early Dagon. Might be the nuke damage they need to control these fights. Obviously, they don't want to get caught up in that chrono. We do see the smoke coming in from 4. We'll see how far they go in on this. There's the Chronosphere gonna hit on Puck. Laguna Blade as well, and he will go down. Bocarino now in a bit of trouble. He's gonna try and TP out, and he will successfully do so. Miracle is here. He might be in a bit of trouble as he's now getting backed up. MB gonna try and TP out. He will find his escape. So everybody on the side of Mineski except for this Puck does find their way out.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Trying to find themselves something here. Ooh, is going to try and hit away at Bocarino. He does get hit by that arrow, and down he goes. So Mineski, they've given up 6 unanswered kills here. Here's the Dream Coil on 3. They get the finger out. Moonlight Shadow is there. Not going to be enough as they take down 1. They take down 2. They're looking for Wu to be the 3rd. And he will infest, actually bringing himself back up to about full health. Illusory Orb forward, continuing to try and go. There's the silence. They're continuing to try and move forward. But with the Light Strike Array, they will bring down Miracle. So Light Strike Array as well as the Laguna Blade being used by this Lina, and they are going to find themselves a kill onto Miracle once again. NB getting very low. He'll have to back off. And Braveheart, they've taken full control. So, take a look at the side of Mineski. They finally grabbed themselves 2 kills. It was only on the Veno and the Mirana, so nothing too crazy there in terms of high priority targets. But take a look at what they're trying to do here. Miracle, does he have anything coming to him on the courier? No. He just bought an ulti orb. Okay. So red is here, Chrono is used, he might be in a bit of trouble. Echo Stomp is available, gonna lower red. Here's the Laguna Blade again, stun from NB, Earth Splitter is there. We're still trying to see if anybody goes down. Miracle with that healing ward out, the Hex comes out on red. He's gonna time walk forward. Bocarino is trying to get himself a kill. They do bring down this Lina who, now they find themselves both stunned up. Not sure why, didn't exactly see it. Probably a Light Strike Array coming their way. The blink forward, there's the call, Dream Coil as well. Venomancer will go down, and the first 10 kills go the way of Mineski.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant structures are fortified.
With the lag, it is the best of times, it is the worst of times. Arrow gonna miss on Jules, so now there might be a little bit of trouble. Lulu is here, maybe looking for a kill on his own, Bocarino, he moves forward. There's the Infest Bomb. Bocarino getting into open wounds. He's in a bit of trouble. There is the Helix. He's trying to just hit away a Lulu. Maybe looking for an Echo Stomp, but the Astral Spirit a little too far back. He's not going to have the life to really pull this off. The arrow is thrown forward. The silence is there. And they're trying to find themselves something with the Illusory Orb. Not sure if they killed anybody. Now they're trying to find the Mirana out, and he will TP away. Lulu will just find his escape with Moonlight Shadow. So Mantisile is picked up by the Juggernaut. Miracle still doing okay in farming. They do spot Lulu up top. Let's see if they do go his way. Coming around from the back is this Puck. Maybe they try to look for something. Rage is there trying to TP out. The stun is not going to be used, or the Hex, because with that Rage and with that TP, he will find his escape. For that Echo Stomp, will find it on the Mirana. Belina and Venomancer still there. And Joel's doing a good job of backing off this team for a split second, delaying their oncoming, trying to find their way out. Battle Hunger is there with the stun. Here comes Potato. The finger will be there, and Puck will find himself another kill. Dream Coil onto this Venomancer. Light Strike Array with the Yules. He's gonna avoid it. Lulu trying to be there. Blink out. Ooh, trying to find himself a kill. There's the spin from Miracle. I don't see if it's getting themselves any kills. Red is in a bit of trouble. Chronosphere is there. Bocarino is now the next one in a bit of trouble. Laguna Blade is going to hit. And down goes Bocarino. Her splitter forward onto this Lena. It will hit, and down she will go to the Puck as well.
What ingratitude.
So Mineski grabbing themselves a couple of big kills. They don't get Lulu, and that's really their high priority target. That's the one they want to take out for sure.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
They're just not finding that many kills onto Lulu at the moment, aka 0. He's 5-0-2 with the Armlet and the Echo Saber. He is really becoming a force to deal with. Could definitely turn into trouble. Grabbing himself what looks like a Desolator, and I was gonna say BKB, but that is wrong. He's already got himself a Blightstone, so Boots of Travel picked up on this Puck. It was Yules he was actually going for, not Dagon. I was wrong. I kind of got confused by the Null Talisman. He was one piece away from it, but did end up going with the Yules, which is the typical Puck item. So I was wrong there. Admitting mistakes is the first step. And Miracle up top will grab himself a tower. So Miracle doing an alright job. Has himself that Mantisile, and with that he's picked himself up about 2,200 gold. So let's see what direction he wants to go in. Astral Spirit will find that they are doing Roche, and let's see if they do go in. It doesn't get the Echo Stomp on them immediately, and they've got this Roche down to about half health. Astral Spirit is there. They're looking for the Echo Stomp. Rage will be used. Is not going to hit the arrow onto this Elder Titan. They still have not taken this Roche, and now the Moonlight Shadow for the disengage. Earth Splitter going to be very much wasted. Ooh, Light Strike Array does hit on Bocarino. He will go down. As though Blade Mail was there to hit on him, but there is the Elder Titan Echo Stomp on 3. Arrow thrown forward again, not going to hit on Jules. Star Storm is going to be used, only going to hit once. There is an Infest pop. They are still looking for this Roche. It is getting pretty low. Red does have that Chronosphere if he wants to try and catch out this Puck. Trying to see if he can time it up right with that Astral Spirit in. The Rage is used. Down goes Roche, and the Aegis is picked up to the Lifestealer. So there's the Chrono with the arrow forward. He's going to hit on Raging, and he's going to be brought down by Mirana. So 2 kills going the way of Braveheart as well as that Aegis.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Juggernaut staying out of this fight, grabbing himself a defusal instead. Or not instead, but grabbing himself a defusal. So stacking these Ancients is Miracle. He's really looking to get himself ahead of this lifestealer. He's behind by about 200 gold. If he finds himself forward on him, excuse me, it could be the power surge that Mineski need to start taking this game a bit more easily. So there's the TP in with the Boots of Travel from Puck. Now he's got 2 Null Talismans. It looks like he's going to be heading in the direction of a Veil.
Silence.
But I do or would like to see the Dagon come out as well. Blink comes out for Lion. Smoke is there as well. Raging Potato, he is trying to just push this wave forward. Arrow,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I can't even tell. Meanwhile, the Elder Titan does go down in the bottom lane. Yeah, Veil. Okay.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
So bottom tier 1 getting hit up hard. They are going to glyph it. I mean, why not? It's a free glyph. The TP back into the mid lane. Here comes the move forward. And now with this Chrono, they could be in a bit of trouble. The Culling Blade is there, as well as the Finger of Death. They will take out this Mirana. Red going to be in a bit of trouble. He is going to be the next one to get very low. Not going to go down. Miracle going to spin out using that healing ward and maybe re-engage. Red is very low once again. Bocarino looking for something. Ooh, and Miracle, they're going to man fight here. And Miracle going to be in a little bit of trouble with this healing ward. And B, he really needs to find something. They do only pop the Aegis, but they have taken out 2 more on the back end. So Wu going to get very low here, and he should go down again, as they do find him dead for 63 seconds. No bye. So Mineski able to gut that one out without losing anybody.
Tower is under attack.
And Braveheart lose 4.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire's middle tower just went down. Here I am.
So they're going to hit away at this tier 3. Not really much Braveheart can do with Lulu down for 33 seconds. Starstorm is there looking for more. Red is going to move forward. Moonlight Shadow Yule's on to the Mirana. Still not finding anything. Phase Boots out. Miracle should be able to find his escape. Red is moving forward. There's the Hex, and down he will go. And Juggernaut's going to grab himself a kill. Laguna Blade will explode the Lion MB, but Dream Coil is going to be there to keep them back.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
So, Mineski, they are pretty far forward now. 5,000 in experience, over 5,000 in net worth, and they are starting to show their power surge. That Diffuser doing a very good job. Miracle did a very good job of bringing down Lulu with the healing ward that kept him alive, and when you bring down Lulu, there isn't much else for the side of Braveheart, especially when you've already eaten through a Chronosphere. It looks as though Void is going to go for the Diffusal next. Mirana has his Ags. So double Star Storm inevitable, and we see a power spike from Braveheart. And almost Guardian Greaves for the Venomancer. Let's see. Lion has... no. Elder Titan, no. So no Guardian Greaves on the side of Mineski. But they do all smoke up. They are looking for a kill. Astral Spirit thrown forward. Not under ward vision, so they definitely don't know that they are smoked up just yet. And they are really looking for a kill right now. If they do find themselves a kill onto this Lifestealer, that could just be mid-racks. So smoked up, finding themselves some positioning. They do place down a ward, and they really are looking for that blink call, dream coil extravaganza. I'm not sure they're going to find it with Braveheart really sitting back in their base. So here comes the Chrono, going to hit down on Miracle. Bocarino has that blade mail out, but not really going to be enough. There's the mech pops. Earth Splitter is used, and without Bocarino, they might need to move back and disengage. But with that Echo Stomp on 3, here comes the stun. Finger is used, Illusory Orb to move forward with that Dream Coil. They've gotten 2 dead. Will have enough money after that kill on Bocarino to buy himself back, and he will do so. So now the Elder Titan is dead. Axe is dead as well, and now it looks as though they're both trying to find their escape. NB does, and now, looks like Miracle might get a little bit greedy here with that Diffusal Blade. Starstorm hits him, but he will find himself a kill on the Mirana. Lulu is looking for a kill on Miracle. Potato is getting pretty low. Phase shift, Illusory Orb forward, and will just stay still. And now Miracle gets himself a double kill, killing off that Lina. He will spin forward. He's getting hit pretty hard. This could be very much trouble for him as he goes down. He's dead for 72 seconds without buyback. Raging Potato needs to really be careful here. The blink is being put on cooldown by the Plague Wards, but he is going to be okay and will find his escape.
Haste.
So there's the Hex with the mana drain. Lulu in a bit of trouble. He's silenced up. Now he looks to hit away with the Rage, and now he's in a bit of trouble. Echo Stomp not going to be enough. He's going to get put down pretty low. Illusory Orb thrown forward. No Dagon just yet for the puck, but he will make the move forward. Silence and Dream Coil onto Lulu. Red is here. He does not have Chronosphere. He's stunned up. Light Strike Array does hit. Bocarino comes in with the blink and the call on 3. With the Earth Splitter coming down, Lulu very low, but he's going to Armor Toggle very well. Dragon Slave is going to do the job with the Light Strike Array and the Laguna Blade as they bring down the Axe. Luna going to get himself a kill. Puck does go down to the Void. So now the Hex is on to the Mirana. MB, they're trying to bring him down. Time Dilation with the Starstorm. They will do so, and only the Elder Titan will tell the tale when he runs back to base. So a big fight there, a bit of too much cockiness for Braveheart as or a bit too much cockiness from Mineski as they lost 3 pretty big heroes, and that is definitely trouble on them. Mirana is here. Echo Stomp is used. Not going to hit on the Mirana. Double Starstorm is there. Arrow going to miss, but Jules, he's in a lot of trouble with no mana. Going to try and just TP out. Starstorm! Ooh! Aye! He does go down.
You have learned nothing.
I didn't think he'd go down on that.
Nice
But he got out. So here comes another ulti orb. We'll see if the Juggernaut does go with Scotty. Forward. Woo! Finger of Death. They bring down Lulu. That's actually huge. 90 seconds on the back burner. Wow, I was not expecting that pickoff. So they grab themselves Lulu down for 70 seconds. They do have Chronosphere if they want to try to extend this game and try and make as much time as they can for this Void. I would say...
Killing spree.
Oh, wow. Wait, what did I just miss? Mirana just grabs himself a line. Never mind. I would say try and push forward. Put as much pressure on Braveheart that you can. Ooh, dead. There is the Chronosphere. Actually going to not hit onto this puck. Axe, Bocarino getting very low. He's going to fall again. Venomancer going to be the next to die. Raging Potato, he's in the middle of 3. Puck is actually going to find himself another kill on Mirana. Juggernaut going to go down in the Lina. So 3 dead on each side, all of equal core value. Except maybe the Axe a little more than Mirana, but I think actually Mirana at this point, a little more than the Axe. So, kind of a missed chance there. You're now losing... I wouldn't say losing, but you're missing out there. You had Lulu dead for 92 seconds. So, you gotta think... You gotta think silence. Obviously, you've got the silence from Raging Potato, but silence or Hex? So now Braveheart, they do look towards Roche. Lulu is up and ready to go, has the Deso and Basher. And let's see how Braveheart attack this. Five-man smoke, looking for an Astral Spirit and a possible Echo Stomp. And now the Rage is used as the Astral Spirit is coming with the Earth Splitter. Gonna hit on two. BKB is there. Lena immediately down. The finger is used. They're gonna look to bring down this Venomancer. He gets very low. He will fall. Arrow not gonna hit on any. So now it looks like they have to back off with this Moonlight Shadow. But Lulu is gonna look for something, but he's gonna walk right into that Sentry Ward. And here comes the call. Illusory Orb is there. He's really looking for something. Lulu trying to stay alive as long as he can. Omni Slash is used by the Juggernaut. They will bring down Lulu for another 72 seconds. They're trying to get red, but he'll time walk to the high ground. And 4 are dead on the side of Braveheart, and they will take Roche as well.
Just denied their bottom tower.
So now this is Roche and Aegis going the way of Mineski. Aegis going to be set onto Miracle. And while they're doing that, they're going to push out the mid lane with Raging Potato.
Down.
Immortality.
There he goes.
Miracle going to blink over into the bottom lane, and he's going to push with his illusions. Has Diffusal level 2. Aegis has that ulti orb, and he's really looking to finish off that next item. And it looks as though Mineski might want to fight soon, especially with that Aegis, and Wu down again. Ooh, not buyback going to be off cooldown, but still needs 400 gold, so they need to try and force that out. Scotty is finally purchased by the Juggernaut. Let's see if that is the next item they could use to maybe get their next power surge and work through this Braveheart lineup and win this game. So Dagon 5 now finished on the puck. Veil Dagon is going to be huge for the side of Mineski. If they can blow up somebody like the Lena, who's been blowing up their team and their cores, it should mean that they should be able to push pretty easily. Miracle, he's trying to push through these plague boards, does have his illusions on the back end. Lu's gonna come in. BKB is popped by Axe, and now we get a little bit of a slideshow. Dota Raging Potato, he has 8 health. He's gonna go down, as well as the Elder Titan. Bocarino, he's gonna be the next to get very low. He'll be the next to fall. 3 are dead on the side of Mineski. Miracle, he's gonna try and find his escape. Sit still for a second, and Lion will be the next to fall. Miracle, he really needs to find his way out. Taking ticks of damage, not anymore. He shouldn't be able to find his escape. So 4 dead on the side of Mineski, and jeez. Lena, oy, has that Ags, and Mineski, they're really trying to push, and they can't find anything. Diffusal Blade thrown forward on the Veno. He's going to try and TP out, and just will do so. That easily. They want to get Miracle. That could end the game. Lena is here, gonna try and bait something out. Manta Style is used, Diffusal Blade as well. Here comes the Yules. Lena looking for something. Laguna Blade is used. That's just gonna be Aegis, even if they do pop that off. Miracle is gonna use the Omni Slash. He's gonna try and bring down this Venomancer. He does find himself 2 kills. So it's a double kill going the way of Miracle, and he keeps himself alive as well as the Aegis. So there is the time walk in. They're looking to grab themselves a kill. Miracle is still moving forward, does get bashed up. He's got that spin. They finally pop the Aegis. Chronosphere is up in 5 seconds, so he really needs to find his escape. He does blink away, but now MB is here as well as Bo1. They've taken out 2, looking to force the buyback on the Venomancer, and they should try to take this fight slowly. They got popped last time, and they really don't want that to happen again, especially with no Aegis. There's the Infest. There's the blink forward with the Chronosphere coming out on 2. That's huge. It looks like they could be in a bit of trouble. There's the buyback from the Venomancer. Bo1 in with the BKB. It will be the ulti from the Venomancer, doing damage on the side of Mineski. 2 are dead on the side of Braveheart. Immediately a buyback from the Mirana. Miracle trying to back off. His Diffusal Blader. He's actually dusted up with the Veil on him as well. He's trying to back off. MB will be the next one to fall. He's going to be the only one on the side of Mineski to fall for now. Open Wounds is used on Jules. He will be the next to fall, and here comes Bo1 with the call on 3. They're trying to make something happen. Illusory Orb is thrown forward with the silence, but now it looks like Miracle, he might be in a little bit of trouble. He might have overextended here, uses that Manta Style. Now the Jules is out on the Void. They're continuing to try and throw Miracle away, but he may not be able to find his escape with Lulu hitting down on him. Down he goes. He has no buyback. He spent his money on Basher, and he has no buyback.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Oh no, nobody has buyback on the side of Mineski.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant has fortified their structure.
Here comes the silence with the blink out, as well as the phase shift and the illusory orb, trying to defend this as long as he can, but that's going to be mid tower and hacks. There's the dream coil. You're still trying to extend this as long as you can, but they will just find their escape. Only lose melee racks, but that is still something.
Time is money.
So now we take a look at this Braveheart. They've fought through the early game and the mid game as well, and now they're making it very hard for Mineski. They haven't been able to even break tower in this high ground. Void going for his BKB as well. The Chronospheres have been on point. For the side of Braveheart and this Void. So now's the time for maybe Mineski to try and do something. The problem is they are the ones sitting on the back foot. Hey, Mars TV finally replied to my tweet. Apparently they are not the ones in charge of this event. Here comes the Moonlight Shadow. This could be it. Miracle, he really needs to find his escape. Uses the Manta and blinks forward, trying to find his escape. But there's the Chrono! He's going to try and spin, keep himself alive for the time being. Laguna Blade is there. BKB used by the Faceless Void. Light Strike Array is there as well. And down he goes. He doesn't have buyback again. This is a huge problem for the side of Mineski. They have to extend this game. Comes out on Wu. They do actually bring down both the Void and the Life Stealer. The 3 are dead on the side of Mineski. Bo1, he is trying to withstand it all, as well as the Puck. So that does stop the aggression from the side of Braveheart, taking down both the Life Stealer and the Void. So they should have enough time for Miracle to come back up. He really needs to confirm that he has buyback at all times.
Illusion.
Bo1 looking for something. The blink away from the Mirana, Starstorm, and the leap out. And Mineski, they're a bit too far forward. They really need to keep it safe. Only buyback available on the Void and the Lifestealer. Miracle, he's 40 gold away. Puck, 120. They really need to get this gold. Confirm that they have buyback so they can at least... No. Oh, come on, get out of here. They can save their base if they lose another fight. Pipe for Elder Titan. Literally nothing for this Lion right now except for Blink. He's had that Blink since about 20 minutes into this game. Aegis would do good for the side of Mineski, but both teams are waiting for it. They're waiting for their next opportunity to grab this Aegis. So Ags comes out on the Veno, and level 18 with Ags on the Poison Nova. That is... just... That's all I gotta say about that. Lincoln Sphere out on Murano. Ooh, he does have himself... Ooh, looking for the Abyssal Blade. Here comes the 5-man smoke. Buyback. 5-man smoke is here. Oh, Jules, you're in a bit of trouble. There's the Moonlight Shadow. Oh, bye-bye. You need to just leave. Omni Slash is used. They do get the Chronosphere onto Raging Potato. Haven't managed to take anybody out just yet. Raging Potato does buy back immediately. Miracle, he's going to be caught out. And here comes the Venomous Scale with the Light Strike Array. He could be in a bit of trouble. Dream Coil comes out. And now it looks as though they do grab Lulu. He's going to have to buy back. Juggernaut's still not dead, but he's getting brought down low. And he will be the next to fall.
Double kill.
So he goes down. Double kill for this Lena. Elder Titan is dead, as well as the Axe. And he's trying to find something, but he'll be the next victim, as well as Raging Potato
Radiant's bottom tower is under
will be
attack.
okay. So the buyback forced on Wu. They haven't forced the buyback yet on Miracle. This Puck can clean up this wave pretty quickly. So with no buyback on Lu, if they do bring him down again, which is definitely going to be hard to do with Aegis coming out on him, it could definitely be an issue.
Something tells me we haven't seen the last of them.
So Aegis is picked up. Astral Spirit
Look what they're doing to Radiant's
is
middle
going to
barracks.
slam down on 2. This is perfect world, not me, folks. I don't need a new PC. Although I'll take one. You guys want to throw me one? We're going to upgrade to that Titan X, $1,200. There's a Hex, but for Braveheart. Not for Mineski, and... I kind of think now Veil could have been... You could have gone straight Dagon without the Veil, go for a Hex on the Puck, and you might have been okay.
I deserve this.
Let's check buyback again. Only on Axe and Miracle. So Bocarino and Miracle.
Allies disappear.
Jules doesn't have much. Lion as well. The supports are really where they lack. Those are the two heroes that are behind. Lena has 1,500 net worth. That's really a huge issue for him. Zero Razor, I'm here. Mineski fan gay, I'm here. Losing my rares as we speak. Because I don't know how to win rares. I only know how to win them and then lose them. Or win nothing. So Abyssal Blade finished on Wu. This might be the lockdown they need to secure themselves a kill. They go in on red. There's the Hex. There's the burst damage they need from that Dag. And the Chrono is what they need to get rid of if they want to live. But Raging Potato, he's going to be the next one to get hit down low. And he gets hit up by those open wounds as well as Envy. The Abyssal Blade comes out and Laguna Blade blows him up. So 3 dead on the side of Mineski. No puck for 110 seconds. Wu going to try and hit away at Miracle. Axe is here. No Chrono for Braveheart is a bit interesting, but they do have Abyssal, but it's on cooldown for the next 15 seconds. Call is there, hitting away at Bocarino. Needs to use that Omni Slash if he can. He does get it off. Ooh, he's getting very low, but the Omni Slash goes in the wrong direction. Now Miracle has to find his escape. They do hit him. He gets the bash. Light Strike Ray. It's going to miss. He's trying to run himself away. Still can't find his escape, and down he goes. He does have buyback. It's dominating for Lena. If they do choose to buy back with him, they've lost tower down low as well as this Rax. No buyback just yet. Maybe waiting for the Axe to recover, find something. The Aegis is reclaimed in just a moment. May not be enough time. Why? Miracle could just buy back and go in, but he doesn't have Omni Slash, so it would be very tough. Moonlight Shadow is used, and they're not going to go for this top tier 1. Here comes the Blink in with the Blade Mail, but it's really just a suicide pact as nobody goes down on the side of Braveheart. Buyback is there from Miracle. Nobody dead on Braveheart, and Bocarino will fall and buyback immediately. So it does push them off. They don't have Megas just yet, so the game is pseudo-salvaged. Buyback available on Void, Lena, and Mirana only. Mirana top net worth. How did that happen? Mineski is giving it all they can, and they've been trying to get that tier 3 in the mid lane for just about 30 minutes now and have had no success. Juggernaut, a Miracle trying to finish off this Abyssal Blade, but nowhere to really farm efficiently, and if he gets picked off one more time, that's just the end of the game, and he is running into the entire side of Braveheart right now. So Moonlight Shadow is used, and the Aegis is reclaimed. A little bit of an upside for Mineski, because they really only want to go in on this Lifestealer once. There's the smoke. They're going to meet in the middle, and this is going to be the final fight. If they can find something good, they have to avoid the Chronosphere of the side of Braveheart. If they really want to do anything good, they've got to find themselves some pretty big pickoffs. So with the smoke, they're setting up on the sides of this lane. Maybe looking to get Veno or Mirana. Mirana, a big damage dealer on the side of Braveheart. We've zoomed out this far to see if we could see all the action. Can't go in on this Veno. That would be certain and utter death, and they don't want to go in on anybody else because the Infest is there on the Mirana. They might have found themselves to the Juggernaut. They're still continuing to go in. Astral Spirit is there. Ooh, looking for it. Sentry Ward used, and now it looks as though Braveheart might be a bit far forward if they could find themselves something. Arrow is thrown to the side, not going to find anyone just yet. And they're continuing to look for this tier 2 in the top lane. They will be able to take it down. Let's see if Mineski come from behind. And here comes the initiation. There's the blink forward onto Red. The chrono comes out. It's only on Bocarino. Red is going to get hit down low. Miracle is not going to bring him down. Elder Titan's the first one to die, and will be Lion as well as Bocarino. They do bring down the Void, which is pretty beneficial, but Miracle going to be the one running away. He is very low on health, does not have it just yet, and he will go down. 15 seconds on the sideline for our dead, and here comes the final 5. As GG is called, Mineski loses, Braveheart takes it in the late game, and I lose my rares.
Dire victory.
So Braveheart, they withstand the storm of Mineski. It looked as though Mineski led this game, and we're going to lead it right to a 25-minute victory, but Braveheart held on, they kept on coming, and they brought the fight to Mineski and won this game. So that's the end of this game. We'll be back with another best of one. Not sure what it is just yet. We'll see what's available, what Beyond the Summit's not doing, and we'll be back in just a moment. Follow me on Twitter at BCOP92. That's BKOP92, and follow me here. I'm trying to cast as much as I can.